Why do we shoot with a wide lens? What is a wide-angle lens and how do we use it? Coming up. So first off, what is considered a wide-angle lens? Well, any lens that falls in between the focal length of 18mm to 35mm is usually considered a wide lens, depending on the camera sensor size that you have. And a lens with 18mm or less would be called a fisheye lens because it starts distorting the edges of the frame. While a lens above 35mm is considered a medium lens. Wide lenses are used by cinematographers for a plethora of different reasons, and one of these reasons is to engulf the character with their own environment. So that if we have a character on screen, we're able to see the actual scale difference between the character and the environment around him. And showing this wide shot of the environment around our character allows the cinematographers to establish a sense of a world beyond the lens for the spectator, which essentially means that the spectator is able to imagine a world as a continuation of the world that we are seeing right now in front of us in the frame. And this is a key element in selling the effect of a reality. The more obvious use of the wide lens, though, is to establish a location, as it helps the spectator identify with the area that we're filming in and gives them an idea about where our setting is, whether it's in space or in the desert or in the jungle. It basically gives us a good idea about where the setting is. Another perk of using wide lenses is the ability to show the distance things are from each other inside of our frame. Wide lenses also give us a less intimate view of the character that we're seeing on screen, which separates us from them emotionally and reveals the state of mind that our characters are in. This means that we have a more subjective point of view towards our character or the location. On the extreme end of the things, there are also wide-angle macro lenses that are great for small objects or insects or little animals, because they don't only have the ability to focus on these tiny elements in the screen and make them our heroes, but they can actually show us the surrounding environment that they have, which kind of gives us context in terms of the story. Let's look at this, for example. In one of the shots, we can't make up where that object is, and in the other shot, we could actually collect some information from the frame to know where we are. And that ability to withhold information from the spectator or show them more gives you all the power in terms of storytelling. Another great thing about wide shots is that they can be used as a master shot. So let's say you have a full scene that you've broken down into different shots, like mediums and close-ups and wides. What you could do with the wide master shot is just take a full take of the whole scene so that you could have it on a wide shot. But the hard thing about it, of course, is that you're gonna have to do all the blocking and make sure that all your lighting is set for that shot. But as long as you get it, you're in the clear. A wide-angle shot taken from close proximity to a person who's talking or thinking or doing whatever is very, very different in terms of feeling from a close-up shot. For example, check the difference between these two. In one of them, we feel like we're watching the character objectively and just seeing what they're doing, while in the other shot, we feel like we're inside their head. It's as if we as a spectator have become part of them, as if we're their own brain. And that is just one example of the ways that you could use wide lenses in your cinematographic language. Wide-angle lenses are also prominently used as a comedic tool, since they warp your character and give them a caricature kind of look with like big noses or extremities or whatever it is. They just don't look as good as they look on a portrait lens or a close-up lens. So when you put on a wide lens, you inherently give the look kind of a distorted, less serious comedic look. Amplifying movement. These lenses give the effect that our frame is actually moving much better than any other lens. Think about it. If we see more of the environment than any other lens, we're able to see all these elements that are in the frame moving with us, which sells the effect of motion much better than a close-up or medium lens. So whether it's location, distance, movement, hiding the camera in small places like a car boot or a cupboard, or even getting in the state of mind of our character, a wide-angle lens is an essential tool in any cinematographer's toolkit. So use it wisely to develop your visual language. I'm even using one right now. For more on cinematography and lighting, check these videos out, and until next time, Cine Stuff out.